Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. I'm Wendell Edwards. It is 7 o'clock on this Good Friday. We're glad you're here. We are on top of several stories this morning. Eyewitness News is your vaccine authority. 100,000. That's the number of people who were able to sign up for vaccine appointments since eligibility opened yesterday. 100,000 in 24 hours. Channel 3 Eyewitness reporter Aya Glau has an update on the expanded rollout.
Connecticut has come a long way. More than 1 year into the pandemic, and now anyone 16 and up can book a vaccine appointment.
I know that many of you are there at 12:01 in the morning, hitting that refresh button. Be a little bit patient.
The expanded eligibility comes at a critical time. In the past week, Connecticut ranked among the top 10 states for new cases per capita. 8 different variants have been identified in our state. But Governor Lamont stresses that Connecticut has a high testing rate compared to other states. On Thursday, 100,000 people booked vaccine appointments. The 16 to 44 age group is the final group of Connecticut's age-based rollout and includes 1.3 million people. For many, the vaccines are providing a new shot at hope.
It's been so painful not to travel. I love showing my girls around the world. I love showing them different cultures. And so I just can't wait to do that.
Aya Glau, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Today, more places are reopening around the state, including amusement parks, outdoor event venues, and indoor stadiums. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Newclo has the latest.
Starting today, outdoor event venues can increase to a 50% capacity, but they still have to stay capped at 10,000 people. Outdoor amusement parks can open as well, though Quasi Amusement Park will open April 24th and lake compounds will wait until May 8th. Indoor stadiums can open at 10% capacity, and summer camps and summer festivals can begin the planning stages to open for the upcoming season. Health officials say people getting vaccinated in our state is key to success as they continue to lift restrictions around the state. And Governor Lamont says they are still monitoring key metrics.
I'd say hospital capacity. If I thought that we were at any risk there, that we'd take a second look. We're going to have very good capacity in our vaccines in a month, 6 weeks. I'd like to see the demand pick up. I'd like to get us close to herd immunity.
Caitlin Newclo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Today, the UConn women getting ready for the Final Four. UConn taking on Arizona in the second half of that doubleheader tonight. Now, this is UConn's 13th straight Final Four. This is Arizona's first. Head coach Gino Auriemma says this year, with the COVID and without the usual distractions that come with playing in the Final Four, Arizona will have a lot more time to focus on getting ready.
You're going to have to grind it out. If you want to beat them, you're going to have to grind it out.
What you like to see in a young player.
That game tips off tonight at 9:30.
Doppler dry, winter coats on. That's the headline this morning. The temperatures are cold. Our Channel 3 early warning radar scans the state dry, and that's good news. Did have a couple of snow showers overnight into very early this morning in parts of northwest Connecticut, and even in parts of northern Talon County. We did get a couple of flakes out there, but not a big deal. All right, as we take a look at the your drive this morning, roads are dry, heaters on. Heaters on. It was a beautiful sunrise. 28 degrees, though, in Hartford. Typical overnight low is about 35, and the winds are out of the northwest at 13 miles an hour. There is New Haven. Good morning to you. A little fuzzy there on our New Haven icon. We apologize for that. And as we take a look at the day ahead, we're under partly to mostly cloudy skies by later on this afternoon. Partial sunshine giving way to mostly cloudy skies this afternoon as that strong April sun battles it out with some cold air aloft. Some cloud coverage will form, and the temperatures today only in the upper 30s. Wow, that's chilly. Low 40s along the shoreline. That's pretty chilly, too, considering the normal daytime high is 55. Here are the current numbers as you're walking out the door. Don't forget the wind. Yep, we're between about 21 and 30 this morning, but the temperature differential from yesterday is down almost 18 degrees, 19 degrees in Putnam, so it's considerably colder than where we were just 24 hours ago. And again, don't forget that wind that's sustained right now to 14 miles an hour with gusts to 22 miles an hour. And that makes it feel like it's 7 in Wow, I'm all choked up. 7 in Salisbury, 8 in Torrington, 11 in Waterbury, 16 at Bradley, 17 at Brainerd. You get the point. You need your winter coat out there. Here are your headlines. Cold start, partly sunny today and cold, and then a nice weekend headed in our direction. Some snow flakes to the north and west of Connecticut to try and make their way into the state, but most will not succeed. And according to early morning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, we see that increasing cloudiness around noontime today through about 5 p.m., and then we'll start to clear things out again. Wind chill values through the day today. Wow, single digits into the mid to upper teens by 11 o'clock this morning, low 20s. So you got to bundle up as you move through the day today. We're going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s, partly sunny, breezy, and cold. And then your 7-day forecast, another chilly night tonight, 25, 10 below average. And then 54 tomorrow, beautiful day. Sunday, Easter Sunday, some morning clouds giving way to partial sunshine with a high of 57. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are dry and fairly comfortable. And then Thursday afternoon, that could be our next chance for some rain, but no major storms in sight at this point. That's a check of your early morning forecast. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Now to the latest on the murder trial of Derek Chauvin, accused of killing George Floyd. The Minneapolis chief of police who fired the former officer and 3 others is expected to testify today. Channel 3's Michael George is in Minneapolis.
On Thursday, a retired police sergeant said Derek Chauvin restrained George Floyd longer than was necessary.
When Mr. Floyd was no longer offering up any resistance to the officers, they could have ended the restraint.
David Pluger is the first police official to testify that Chauvin may have used excessive force.
And all of them sat on this man.
Pluger said he called Chauvin after a 911 dispatcher reported what looked like an unusual arrest. The jury heard a recording of what the veteran officer told him.
We just had to hold the guy down. He was going crazy, wasn't going, trying to for the moment, wouldn't go in the back.
Prosecutors also called to the stand George Floyd's longtime girlfriend, who became emotional when recounting, among other things, their substance abuse issues. Courtney Ross wept as she discussed their relationship and their shared addiction to opioids.
We both suffered from chronic pain. Mine was in my neck and his was in his back.
Ross testified that Floyd was hospitalized after overdosing on drugs 2 months before his death. Under questioning by the defense, she insisted he had made a full recovery. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
The trial resumes later today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Good Friday. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great Friday.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.